All right, trading Apple, Tesla, and Nvidia, awesome stocks, and there's so many opportunities that you can't even really keep them all if we are able to train our eye to see them when they happen and to execute them with efficiency. For instance, here is Apple right here. Now, this yellow box is the first 5 minute range, okay? And this other box down here is the high. The top of this box is the pre-market high. It never got any higher than this during the pre-market. Okay, I marked that out. And the bottom of this box, well, is where the trade could have taken place. And what I'm trying to say here is once it put in these pintails and comes strongly back up over, there's a trade opportunity here. More of a momentum play, but the moving averages are all going up. And it did strongly eject off of the pre-market high and bounced off the top of the high of the pre-market. I don't see why I couldn't have tried to sell buy this above this box and put a very tight stop loss on that. You know, with a risk right underneath that. Even if my risk was at the bottom, honestly, you could have got 2 to 1 on that. So I just want to point that out. And that was a beautiful miss, and I'm sorry I missed that. Okay, let's check out some other stuff here. Now we're looking at Amazon. What happened with Amazon? Let's take a look at that. All right, well, let's see here. We've got Amazon opening in the morning. This is the box. This box represents the entire 5 minute range. And you can see it went up and came back down and failed. But as soon as it came down to the bottom or even the top of this box, the reason why I drew this other box is because I like to draw an area where the pintails are and an area where the red candles exist and where it started to turn green and it shot straight up. So there's buyers right there. So I drew this box as an area that it can where buyers are waiting. And it never came down right here to that area. So I don't know if I would have done this or got this, but right here, there's an opportunity to get that. And how could we do that? I don't know. Well, you know, it went down into the 2 red candles, couldn't go back past it. It started coming up on green, and it put in 2 little pintails right here. And after it put in the 2 little pintails and shot up over that box, I'm sure we could have used that as our stop loss and got in there and did some selling on that, or sorry, some buying on that, and at least got a 1 to 1 on it. And if we didn't wait for this to come back here, probably would have broke even on the back half maybe, or got a 1 target right away, but it went up a little further even. So just anything with the right amount of execution. This is just watching this area and seeing how it rejected off of it. There's a chance to get a trade in there, no doubt about it. Now this is Boeing, shorting it overnight and all that, trying to. But the problem is that I wanted to add right here. I wanted to add right down here. I noticed how choppy it was. Every time it got down here, it went up. And there's 2 times when I wanted to add to my short. And I said, no, just let it come up. Forgot to set an alarm. And I missed these opportunities right here. Missed opportunities to add to my position, and it just kept going down. That was really a bummer. So these 3 trades. And there was some Tesla stuff that happened also. Let me see if I can find that real quick here. All right, let's look at NVIDIA here. This whole box is the 5 minute range. It's first 5 minute range. There's some long candles, but that's the first 5 minute range. And it basically, NVIDIA basically just stayed in this range all day. I mean, it's still there. But what I want to talk about is this wick, and where it turned green. Between the bottom of that wick and where it turned green, I put a box. Inside that box is where the buyers are at. And here again, it came all the way down, shot down past it, put in 2 pintails, never closed past it. 2 pintails and a green emerging candle. And I don't understand why I could not have caught that. Got your classic M pattern at resistance, breakdown, reversal. These patterns happen all the time. And there's no reason why we can't trade and make money in that. So there's the NVIDIA. Let's see if there's anything else with that. Here's Tesla. A buying opportunity where there's some wicks And where the last candle turns green inside that box, waiting for price to come down, what happens? It never closes below that box. Puts in some pintails, red candle that can't keep going, and green takes off over the top. How cool is that? That is amazing how that's so consistent. We're also with Tesla. We have well, I think I might have talked about that already. Tesla pre-market. This is the pre-market. Actually, this is the pre-market low. All right. And pre-market breakout came down and tested and shot straight up, man. Look at that. Amazing. Off of what? The pre-market low. This is all pre-market. This is the lowest it got. And that first minute, oh my goodness. If we can see this and understand this, that's what I was talking about before, how it broke down. It broke down past that same area, which was the first hour candle. We went over this already, but here's a better picture of it. How it bounced off the pre-market low, and how when it broke down from that area, it broke down real nicely as well. Amazing stuff. Now, we got to get good at seeing this in real time and executing with precision. Lord willing. Peace.